Are you ready for art? Let's go! Hey, it's Mr. Keller. I have a question for you. Do you like to box? No, not that kind of box. This kind of box. So, like I said, today we're going to make boxes. I have some samples right here. Here's a small green one. So we're going to make this. You might have seen this before. Some people like to use it to keep their pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. You can even put some trash in there sometimes. We're going to do something a little bit different. If you have two boxes, and they're a little bit different size, one box can be the lid for the other box. I've got a third box in here. I can open that up. Whoa! What's that? It's a stamp. We're going to be using that later. Good. Okay, so we have these boxes. How are we going to make them? That's the next step that I'm going to show you. To do this, you need to have a square piece of paper. I'm using origami paper. Origami paper is nice because it's two colors. Red on this side, white on the other. That'll be much better to show you how to do it. We're going to take our red piece. I'm just going to flip it over like this. I'm going to fold it this way. We're doing this so we can find out where the middle is. Make it as perfect as you can. Fold it once in the middle. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to fold it this way. Open it up. You've got the four squares. Each corner I'm going to bring down to the middle. There's probably somebody in your house who knows how to make these, and they can help you if you're having some problems with it. We're folding all these corners down to the middle. As careful as you can. We have those all folded in. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold this over. Now be careful that you keep this corner centered, the triangle centered. Bring it down. We're folding it right to the middle, over to the middle. Turn it around. One more time. Over to the middle. Like that. Then I'm going to fold this over to the middle as well. And then flip it, and I'm going to fold this over to the middle. Okay? All right. Pull this out like this and that out like that. And this is the tricky part. I'm going to take this corner where it's red and white. I'm going to pinch it in like that. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Pinch it in. Then I'm going to pull those in. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this down. And that's just going to fit in like that. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Here with the red and white, I'm going to fold that inward. It's going to naturally come over, just like that. Fold this over. And there you go. I have a little red box. Pretty cool. Can go inside this one, maybe. It can. And that can go inside this one. And that one can go inside this one. Oh my goodness. Look at that. When you have boxes like this that fit inside of each other, they're called nested boxes. They kind of nest into each other, kind of like a bird's nest. If you use the origami paper, all your boxes are going to be the same size. You can make them smaller by cutting down the paper. If you want to make bigger boxes, and you should make bigger boxes, you can use any kind of paper you have in the house. Scrap paper, no problem. You can use that. Some different kinds of scrap paper. Even if you have some little extra pieces, you could even use newspaper if you had to. The next step for this, now that you know how to make a box, is to make a special box. So I'm going to use this piece of A4 paper. Now I need to start with a square. So to do that, I'm going to bring this corner, bring it all the way down to here. Now, of course, you could also measure to make a square with 4 equal sides. I'm going to use a ruler just to tear that. Now I've got my square piece of paper. There's a diagonal fold in it, but that's okay. Once I have my square piece of paper, now I can start decorating it. If you have any stamps in your house, those would be very useful. We want to make a unique box with a unique pattern on it, or a design. I'm just going to do this real quickly, but you can make your own special box. That looks pretty good. If you're having difficulty making the box, I'm also going to include a photo from this book, Crafty Art Book. It has a nice page here that explains how to make the boxes. I'm sure everybody will be fine, but I'll include this as well. So get your paper, and I want you to, at least for a few of your boxes, to draw some pictures, draw whatever you want. Use that paper to make some boxes. Have some unique art boxes that you have designed yourself. We don't want just plain boxes. You can do anything you like. If you have stickers or stamps, markers, whatever you have in the house, you can add some details. Now I'm going to give you 3 challenges. The first challenge: who can make the most nested boxes? Who can make the most boxes that fit like this into each other? So again, you're going to make the paper slightly bigger each time, and the box will get bigger and bigger. The second challenge that I have is who can make the biggest box? Using this technique, using just paper that you can find, who can make the biggest box? And the third challenge is going to be the smallest box. Who can make the smallest box? What I want you to do is, the boxes that you make, take photos of your boxes, submit that to Google Classroom. That'll be your assignment. If you finish one of the challenges, the most nested boxes, biggest box, or smallest box, I want you to take a photo of one of those, and I want you to post that on the stream, and then write a message saying, this is the biggest box, or I think this is the smallest box, or this is the most nested boxes, okay? So I look forward to seeing what you're doing at home. I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you next time.